I'm an average dude.
What's up, everyone? We're back. We're ready to attack. I mean, we had a little 2 week off. I think it was 2 weeks.
No, keep going. You always do this rhyme thing, dude, and you stop in the middle.
The problem is I only know that we're back. We're ready to attack.
You gotta write the next verse next week.
I need to rhyme with attack. But it's been 2 weeks. Sack, nice.
No, we won't go there.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. Took a little bit off.
Yeah. It was Christmas break, right?
It was Pro Bowl week, and no one cares about the Pro Bowl anymore.
And the way they did it was just stupid.
I didn't even watch it this year.
I didn't until I watched it. Did you see it?
No.
There was no Pro Bowl.
Oh.
They did virtual Pro Bowl. Basically, the people that got in the Pro Bowl did a virtual live session of talking about the Pro Bowl. One, nobody wants to watch the dang Pro Bowl anyways because half of them don't play. Two, nobody wants to watch them get interviewed about the Pro Bowl.
And how three, it doesn't matter.
And it was dumb.
Yeah.
It was just dumb. And I didn't like it at all. And it was stupid. And just.
All right, episode 10. Episode 10. You have a number 10? I got a number 10.
Yeah, I got a number 10. So he's beaten so-called the GOAT twice in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
He has a brother that is very, very funny. He kind of has that face when you get him on camera that looks like he's about to cry every time when they're playing. Played for Ole Miss.
Funny brother. It can't be Peyton because that's 18. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's Eli.
Eli, the real GOAT.
I can't believe
He's beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. He's 2-0.
That's it, though. Just 2.
That's it. That's all that matters.
Okay. All right. I got a number 10.
Okay.
Arguably, well, not arguably. Yeah, arguably the second best quarterback in East High history. Ran for as many yards as he probably did throw. What else? He has a Valley championship under his belt. It's one of the only quarterback. I mean, he didn't play quarterback in that, but he's one of the only guys.
Yeah, I think he read the bench on that Valley championship.
That's okay. A lot of people.
Right. He played the playoff game before that.
Everyone's favorite number 10. So you got it?
Yeah. Me.
You.
Yeah.
Jan was my first number 10. So that was the first number 10 that came to my head. That and then Cordero Stewart. And I was like, I'm not going there.
Cordell Stewart. Dang.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from that. Actually, you know what's crazy? Is I seen a video of him at the quarterback challenge when they used to throw.
I saw that too.
Yeah,
they had Drew Bledsoe on. Maybe
why don't they do that? Instead of doing the Pro Bowl game, just have the mini games.
I'd rather watch that than dodgeball.
Me too.
Like Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen always talking about who could throw the ball the furthest.
Mahomes,
get out there, do it.
Josh Allen. Well, Pat Mahomes is in the Super Bowl, so let's say he's not in the Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Watson, and then whatever. And then put Lamar Jackson versus
in a foot race
against some other guys.
Yeah. So I've always liked that kind of part of it too. And what's crazy is as I was looking back on those videos, they had people on there where I was like, how did this fool make the Pro Bowl? It was
exactly.
Drew Bledsoe, Stephen Brumell, or whatever the hell his name is.
Did you see the one that they did a race that their punter from the Buffalo Bills was really fast? He was winning the races sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, against the DBs and everything.
Missed that.
And so he was in the Pro Bowl, and then there's a video of him running down. And guess who he got to meet midway through the field and just got blown up? Sean Taylor, R.I.P.
Oh, that was during the game though.
Yeah, that was during the game.
I was thinking it was another competition.
No, in the competition he runs race. He used to sprint against him because he's super fast.
And that was back when people cared about the Pro. I'm watching that and I'm like,
no one cares now.
I want that back so bad. And now you watch it and guys are like this.
Yeah, it's not even do it. Don't even play. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares? I'd rather
Hawaii. It was good for Hawaii because Hawaii got to hang out. You go to Hawaii, it's kind of tropical, but now it's different places. Let's have a Pro Bowl in Chicago,
in New York, Chicago. Let's have it virtually.
Yeah, let's have it virtually. That's great.
You want to get a Zoom Pro Bowl? Sure.
So, what's your thoughts on this? The biggest event is coming up this Sunday. It's almost like a national holiday.
You want to go there before we get to our bracket?
Yeah, let's go there first,
okay.
And then we'll come to the bracket.
Super Bowl Sunday. It actually is a holiday this year. Because Monday there's no school.
Is it President's Day or something like that?
No, President's Day is next week. Today's just Monday is just some random Monday that we're blessed with. Nice. I think they finally got tired of the teachers calling out the next day and hungover.
It's about time. It's only taking 50-something years to do it.
But yeah, so basically a holiday now.
Dang,
Super Bowl Sunday.
I don't think I get it off though.
Well, you better go talk to the people that you got to talk to.
Hey, don't you think like this is kind of off topic, but like I feel like we should all sign a petition that Friday becomes a weekend day. We work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We get off 3 days. Like, why do we have to work 5 days?
Well,
and
then they're
only
going to
work
make us
2
work
days?
longer on those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
I'm
Thursday.
cool with that. That's only what?
We're going to make up 8 hours.
Yeah, so we're only making 2 more hours.
2 more hours a day?
2 more hours a day? That's nothing. That's
so
only
instead of
4
getting off
more
work
hours.
at 3, I'm getting off work at 5 every day.
But you get a
what
whole
time's
Friday.
football practice? Because then I got football practice for Emmett.
That's
so,
6:55. So we're good.
So my whole day is just taken?
Yeah.
When am I supposed to do any of my stuff?
Well, we have Friday. So now you said you can leave Thursday and you get 3 days off, dude. It's way worth it, man. I'll put in the extra 2 hours.
You know what the problem is? We get the Friday off, and then we're like, hey, we need to make Thursday a part of the weekend. Like, why isn't Thursday a part of the weekend?
I'm good with 4-3, but 5-2 is just not fair. The percentage of that is not
on our favor. And, like, if you think about it, Friday is a weekend. It's the end of the week.
It is. It's like, hey, let's just do it.
Let's just do it. Make it happen. Biden, make it happen. Newsom.
That ain't going to happen. Biden ain't going to make
Newsom, do something.
Yes.
Oh, man, this guy was close everything, and now he's like, open schools. Sorry, we're not getting political.
It's at its peak, but hey, open everything up.
Yeah,
it's like, come on, clown.
Super Bowl Sunday coming up. We got the Buccaneers and the Chiefs. That means you won both of the
bets that we made, right?
Yeah.
It's not surprising, you guys, that I won again.
Hold on.
FYI. I know what teams to pick.
To be fair, you picked one team, I picked the other.
Right.
And you picked the safest bet. You had the Chiefs.
Well, yeah, but they weren't the safest. They actually, NFL Today picked, like 3 of them picked the Bills.
That's because it's their job to be controversial.
Hey,
they're like
Mama got sick, man. Mama got sick, man.
All right. So let's get to the spin the wheel. I haven't done this in forever.
I know.
I hope
it's jump in the pool.
I hope it's, hey, you get a free pass. Like, please select your age. Do I have to? All right, I guess I will.
What is this?
That was weird. Anyway, going down here to the SOL.
I love how Ozzy the only one that got a free pass. Better luck next time.
So I'm hoping for that too. The SOL wheel, let me remember what these categories even are. We got pickle juice shot. Please let it be something like that. All right, jump in the pool. Oh my God, if it's that again. Now it's even colder. Sing a song. I got you. Do a dance. I hope not. Punch in each arm from the winner. And he doesn't punch hard. Buy an average dude t-shirt. Okay. So there's some stuff on here. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Here we go, Jen.
I hope it's jumping in the pool again because my pool is pretty cold.
I hope it's not that. Why would you wish that, Mr. You Got Nothing?
Sing a song.
I actually don't mind that. So I
loves this stuff,
I actually love
guys.
singing. Do you want me to do it now or next episode?
I mean, what song do you want to do it?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this, but I don't mind singing a song.
Can I pick the song?
If I know it, then I'm down.
Okay. We'll do it next week then.
Okay. So next week, a song coming, and you're probably going to want to record it. Probably like, oh my gosh, didn't know he was that capable.
We're like, oh, the voice?
And if not, it's
What's
the
up?
microphone.
What's
the microphone's
up, Blake?
It doesn't work out. Yeah.
Gwen, come on.
Oh, shoot.
Hook a brother up with
What's
some
up,
cash.
Gwyneth? What's up, Gwyneth? So yeah, that happened. And then this week we got the Super Bowl. We do have some prop bets that we're doing on our Instagram page, where if you go to the link in the bio, you could participate with us and do some prop bets. And it's not like if you win this one, you get paid out. If you win it's like you're going to pick 12 things, and everyone's picking 12 things. Whoever gets the most right
wins,
and they'll get the pot. It's kind of like squares, except for I feel like you're in more control.
Yeah,
here.
you pick the team. You pick everything. I mean, there's some of it's 50-50, you know,
but it's super random. It's
yeah.
super. So I mean, you are in control as far as like your decision, but it's like the coin toss, heads or tails. What would you go with?
I'd probably go tails.
Oh, I'm a heads guy, so good to know that. Will the opening kickoff
we
be
can plan it though, right?
Yeah. But we should still give a little
Will
insight.
Will it be a touchback? No.
Opening kick. Oh, I say it will.
I don't think so.
So we're already 0 for 2 with each other. What will the first offensive play be? A run or a pass?
See, that depends on who's going to get the play. Who's going to get the ball?
Know. I'm going to say run.
I'm going to say run 2.
First team to score.
KC.
I would bet on Kansas City also, right? What will be the first score of the game? A touchdown, field goal, or safety?
Touchdown.
I'll go field goal. It's easier to kick a field goal than a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes pass yards, over 327.5 or under 327.5?
I think for them to get to win is going to be over 325.
I think for them to win, it has to be under because that means their running game's working. So I'll go under 327.
But that run game opens up that deep pass to Tyreek that can get 80 yards.
Yeah, in one play.
Yeah.
Tom Brady pass touchdowns over 2.5, under 2.5.
I'm gonna say under.
I'm gonna say under also. Which quarterback will be sacked first, Mahomes or Brady? Brady as well, but he gets the ball a little quicker. Actually, I'll go Mahomes because I think he's looking for that big play. Brady's that quick dink and dunk.
True.
Right?
He's hard to get sacked.
Super Bowl MVP, you've got quite a bit of options here. Mahomes, Kelsey, Hill, or an other Kansas City player. Brady, Evans, Godwin, or an other Tampa Bay player.
Well, if the Bucs win, you know who's going to get it. It don't even matter who did well, but Brady. But I'm going to go with
if the defense.
I'm going with Kelsey is going to be the MVP.
I like that pick. If you're going a dark horse, I would go Mahomes just because I feel like that's the safest bet.
Yeah.
But
Kelsey's the one that gives them the mismatch.
All right. I like Kelsey. I agree. And Brady, it's Brady's if the Bucs win, unless like a defensive guy gets 2 picks, a fumble, or whatever. What color Gatorade will be dumped on the winning coach?
Blue.
You think blue?
Yeah.
I think orange.
Okay.
I think I've seen purple quite a bit on the sidelines. Or you could say no Gatorade, or you go with the classic lemon, lime, yellow.
Trash.
Eric Church, he's singing the national anthem. Is he going to wear sunglasses while singing the national anthem?
Given. The guy wears sunglasses anywhere he goes. He wears sunglasses when he sleeps.
I'm going to say no, just because I think he has country people better have more class than that.
He's one of those redneck country guys.
We're going to find out. The first song to be performed by The Weeknd during the halftime show, Blinding Lights, Heartless, In Your Eyes.
See, I don't know which songs of The Weeknd.
I don't know The Weeknd.
So I'm going to say Blinding Lights because that's the newest popular song. But I feel like it's not going to be that. So I'm going to go and say In Your Eyes because I don't know what it is.
Don't even know what that song is.
Deep.
I'll go with Pray For Me.
Okay.
I don't even think that's his song, but there's one by it might be Kendrick Lamar's Pray For Me. I don't know. I don't even know it.
The In Your Eyes just look like a deep song, so that's what I'm doing.
And then the last question is a tiebreaker. So say me and Jan or whoever is both at the same amount right. Tiebreaker is the total points. So if I think Kansas City is going to score 30 and I think Tampa Bay is going to score 29, 59 would be my total. Whoever's the closest on that wins. You could Venmo, you could PayPal, or you could contact Jan Willett or Kyle Ashley for the classic $10.
There you go. You got anybody in it yet? I know Paul's in it.
So 3 people did it, and I actually had to resend because at first we didn't have the contact info. Like they submitted, and it didn't collect their name. So I was like, "Hey, if you submitted, resubmit so we."
Paul
can
said he's going to give us a 10 on Saturday.
Awesome. Tell him to refill it out.
Okay.
And this works all the way till kickoff. At kickoff, I'm going to close it, and that'll be it. But
sounds good.
If you're in it, you could be in it.
If you're in it, you can win it. Probably not because I'll probably win it, but it's okay.
The only other time I've done one of these before, I won it, and I felt really bad because I was the one running it. But, everyone has fair opportunity now. Yeah. And you guys I'll show you all the pools, and Google Forms keeps everyone's answers, so it's all legit.
There you go.
And it's fun. Bucks Chiefs. It sounded like you were picking Kelsey for your MVP, so that means you're picking the Chiefs.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I mean, I have a bias because Cameron's a Chiefs fan, but it is what it is.
And you picked them all year long.
I did. So right now,
you said them or the field,
and I said them. So I wish I would have put like $100 on them. And I still think the odds probably were not in my favor because they were so dominating throughout the season that and they honestly should have only lost one game. They lost a game at the end of the season against the Chargers, but that was like
Chiefs could have lost a couple. I feel like all year long they have all.
They almost lost twice against the Raiders.
That's what I'm saying. They could have lost a couple. But I mean, they're the Chiefs. That's the point. Like the year they were down in the playoffs and they shouldn't have made the Super Bowl. Right. It don't matter. They're the Chiefs.
Well, and it's like we say that they should have lost some games, but like I said, the Raiders. But it was like the Raiders scored that like with a minute something, and they went back down there and scored. It was like nothing.
Yeah.
So it was like, could they have easily lost, or could they have just been like, okay, we're down. We need to get this ball moving.
Isn't that every team in the NFL though? I feel like the 2-minute drill, every team's scoring.
That's like the Cowboys.
Like, why don't you do that just run the 2-minute drill?
And the Seahawks. The Seahawks 2-minute drill is like unstoppable. And they don't do it.
If it's a close game at the end, whoever gets the ball, like I used to think it was just a select few guys. Now it's whoever gets the ball last could get it in field goal.
Oh yeah, easily. So now, especially kickers kicking like 60-yarders, it's not uncommon.
Where are you watching the game at? I know COVID maybe changes some stuff. What's Super Bowl Sunday? At home? You having your
I watched it
parents
at home
over
last
Vanessa's
year.
parents, or
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Okay. Just wondering if COVID changed like how things were. We're still going to my mom's for it, but like it's got like.
But that's where you were last year, right?
Yeah, and we don't do a big party for a long time either because it used to be a big party, and then one year I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm not going anymore." Like, I like all of it. I like watching the commercials that come with it. I like everything about the Super Bowl. I was like, when people are over, it gets too loud when there's too many people.
Well, you can't even watch the game, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And that too.
And that's what I was telling that's why I was like, man, it would be nice if we just like it was us. We just watched the game like we watched it on Sunday. And but I don't think that's gonna happen.
And Romo's announcing it this one. So he finally made a Super Bowl.
Yeah, dude. Romo's the
man. There you go, Romo. That was actually they had a couple of Romo prop bets, like he'll successfully call 2 plays or more. But I was like, I don't want to track that the whole time. Like, these ones seem easy enough to track.
Right.
Like, Romo's
good, dude. I like him. I like when he talks, man. He's awesome.
Love me some Romo. Anything else Super Bowl?
What are you guys gonna make for Super Bowl?
That's what I was gonna say. So, what's your favorite Super Bowl like?
See, I'm a barbecue guy. I like tri-tip. Anything with like tri-tip meat, whatever. I'm chili.
So you're
beans.
like a main course guy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
That's not bad. I'm just saying, like, my whole thing. Oh, and Emmett made sure that I brought this book. Oh, what is the Super Bowl? They got the Chiefs in the pack on there. So he's like, Dad, please take this. So it's there.
There you go.
But I kind of like the finger foods.
The chips and the appetizers.
The chips and dips, the twice baked potatoes, the hot wings, like the like I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's my
you ain't lying. Good buffalo wings at a house for a Super Bowl is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And but I like that stuff too. But like if we were doing like a main course one, I would want tri-tip and barbecue chili beans and all that good stuff.
Okay. All right. Cool. And you don't work on Monday? Oh, you do.
Oh, yeah. So I have to come in Monday. So excuse me for saying this.
Come on, Hefe. What's up with that, boss?
No, it's messed up.
Dang, you acting like you're not going to watch the Super Bowl. You'd rather them just call out the next day?
That's what I'm saying.
Just have it planned. Do you want to jump into the bracket, or is there any more Super Bowl talk?
There wasn't more Super Bowl talk, but I'm excited for next year because guess who the Cowboys play? The Chiefs.
Why are you excited about that?
Because we're going to beat them. And I may be fighting my 6-year-old son or maybe 7-year-old son at the time.
Are you guys going to the game next year?
I don't know where it's at. That'd actually be a good idea.
Yeah.
If COVID's lifted and they can actually have fans. I'm assuming
I would assume by then.
If they don't have it.
They're opening schools now. John.
Yeah, if they don't have it under control by then, dude, the hell with everybody.
Yeah, it's done.
We're going anyways.
Yeah, that'd be a cool game to go to. Emmett's a fan because Cameron's a fan of the Chiefs. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I hope we have a good year next year. Let's see how it goes.
We're signing Dak. We'll probably sign J.J. Watt. He'll play D tackle for us. We're going to draft Patrick Surtain II as a corner.
Oh.
The 2 Alabama brothers. Then we'll probably let Chippewa go.
So when only like one of those things happens, like you still have the same confidence?
Oh yeah. Okay. Dak's back, dude. We're coming.
Dak's back. We still don't know if
Dak's back. Ready to attack. Get off this ball, sack.
Oh, he had a verse. He had a couple. Go. I love it. We're 2 different Cowboys fans. I'm more like, hey, let's see how it goes. I have faith in us. When we're healthy, we're a really talented team. But like we're a really talented team every year, and every year we finish 8-8, 9-7, 10-6. I just want to let's just get in the playoffs. We'll see where it goes from there.
We're going 13-3 next year.
I'll take it.
Mark my words.
All right, so we finished the first round of our best football movie bracket. We played it kind of slow. We'll finish this one before our next podcast. But I wanted to kind of talk about the winners and losers, so that's why I played it a little slow. Round 1, remember the Titans went up against We Are Marshall.
Not surprised, right?
Remember the Titans won. I was actually kind of surprised that We Are Marshall got 13%. I thought this one would have been like a 90 or higher, like a blowout. Maybe 2 people that were dumb picked We Are Marshall, but it was like 4 or 5 people.
I don't think they really picked it because it was better.
You think they were just haters?
I think they just wanted to be different. You know those guys that just want to be different.
I'm that guy, but
everyone knows it's not a better movie. Come on,
it's not a better movie. Are any of these movies a better movie? That's going to be the competition. So the next round we had Waterboy and Blindside. 60% said Waterboy, 40% said Blindside.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Waterboy's probably a better movie.
Yeah, I think so too. Next round that sets up. Remember the Titans and Waterboy. Do you expect another 87% blowout for the Titans, or is it going to be?
I'm going to say 70-30.
70-30.
Because a lot of people like Adam Sandler.
How surprised would you be if Waterboy won?
I would be like, it's rigged. It's stupid.
You'd be done playing.
Like, I'm not playing anymore. Like, take it off. I don't care about it.
This was a heck of a matchup, and actually, Paul Gonzalez wrote to us on Instagram. He said this should not have been a first-round matchup. It should have been a second-round matchup.
Yeah.
Replacements versus Rudy. Replacements got 44%. Rudy got 56%. Rudy moved on, and I am a Rudy hater.
I like Rudy, so I'm not mad at it. But I like Shane Falco. I was corrected by Zach. What did I say? Man. I said Joe Falco, the guy. Oh yeah, the guy from the Ravens.
Oh, he got on you quick on that.
And Shane Falco, it's my it's what I looked up to when I was playing quarterback. He says
that was your guy. He's just That's why coach said, "Why'd you throw it? Because he was open. The winners always want the ball."
Exactly.
And you were like, "I ain't throwing it." Skid was like, "Jam!" He was like, "Nah."
I was like, "Nah, draw."
Okay, next round we had Friday Night Lights going against the Longest Yard. Friday Night Lights won 69%.
I see Friday Night Lights. Remember the Titans in the final for those two.
So Friday Night Lights is going to upset Rudy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you vote for Rudy or would you vote for Friday
I'd probably vote for Friday Night Lights.
I mean, I'm not voting for Rudy. So
put Booby in if you want to win. That's what's going to happen, dude.
I love it. And then on the other side of the brackets, so you're predicting, remember the Titans, Friday Night Lights. I can see that happening. And then probably Titans are going to win, but Lights has a shot.
They do.
But so does Waterboy. Waterboy is a completely different movie than Remember
It is, and it's everyone likes Waterboy. Not too many people like Waterboy.
Mama said.
If you listen to your mama, you better pick Waterboy.
That was the good Adam Sandler, classic Adam Sandler. All right, so
Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Then we get to the Kyle bracket. We had the Program going against the Best of Times.
Was that your number one?
It was.
Okay.
Program and Best of Times was my 8 seed. Again, if you have not seen the Program, Bakersfield, Taft, need I say Robin Williams?
Not the Program.
Best of Times.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You said Program.
My bad. Zach, chill out, bro.
It's cool. I'm here to.
Thanks, man. We gotta have each other's back because Zach's an assassin on that keyboard.
Kill us, man.
Best of Times. Bakersfield versus Taft. Robin Williams, Kurt Russell. Watch that movie, but the Program is the better movie.
Oh yeah, by far.
Really good movie. 69% to 31. And then we had The Express going against Brian's Song. I guess not a lot of grandmas or grandpas are voting in this because
Express destroyed them.
Express destroyed them, right? 77% to 33. So Express is moving on against the Program. How do you think that one will shake out?
I think that could be very close. I think the Express could upset the Program.
We had
just because a lot of people probably don't know about the Program.
That's true. And we had a lot of people on Instagram writing in saying, "Oh, The Express is so good." I was like, I didn't even think people really knew what this movie was.
Good. It's really good.
Awesome. Okay. So
Ernie Davis, bro. Come on.
They have a chance. I
think it could be an upset.
Any Given Sunday went against Draft Day. I thought it'd be closer because I really, really love Draft Day.
Really? I did not like Draft Day at all. It's Kevin Costner's worst movie.
Dang. 68% Any Given Sunday, 32%
I saw
Draft
that
Day.
coming.
I think Any Given Sunday was the better movie and it was going to win. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I thought it'd be close.
This one I thought was going to be.
This was a matchup made in heaven, and the voting showed it.
Exactly the opposite movies of what you want your kid to watch.
Yeah, one's Varsity Blues. You got the Banana Boat.
Yep.
And then the other one's Little Giants, and Varsity Blues had 48%. Little Giants had 52%.
There must have been some kids on there that were voting on there that haven't seen Varsity Blues.
Or it's just one of those.
Little Giants is good, though,
It takes
dude.
you back.
It is good. I think Little Giants could upset Any Given Sunday.
I think it's going to upset.
I think so, too.
If it beat Varsity Blues, and I think Varsity Blues is the better movie of Any Given Sunday.
If I had to pick your bracket that's going to be in the final, would be The Express versus Little Giants, and Little Giants wins. And it's going to go against the Remember the Titans.
I still have faith in the Program, even though, like you said, it's not as known. But it's so good. If you've seen it, there's no way you're not voting it.
So I think if you put the Varsity Blues against the Express, I think Varsity Blues wins that.
Yeah, maybe. And that's just how the bracket
I think Varsity Blues
out,
beats the Program, which I think Replacement beats
crazy. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, I think the way we set it up, that's what makes it interesting, right? But at the end, you're going to have the two that would have been there. So I think you're right. I think Little Giants goes up. You say Express. I say the Program. But I think Little Giants ends up in the finals, probably going against your Remember the Titans.
I think so too.
And that actually might be
it might be closer than people think.
Yeah, like
I love the Little Giants. It's one of the best movies that I've watched.
It just takes you back.
Yeah, it takes you back.
The only bad thing about that movie was the Cowboys lost.
Yeah, which that would have never happened.
That would have never happened.
But hey, we'll let them win. The Giants can win that game.
It's fun,
I guess, but that would never happen.
Yeah. A trade went down in the NFL, just spending a little bit of time on it. A big trade.
Yeah, a big one.
Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff switching teams along with a bunch of draft picks going with Jared Goff.
So what are your thoughts on the Rams organization not having first round picks for the next like 5 years.
They better win tomorrow. They better
why
win
would
next
you
year.
do that? Like, I understand Stafford's good, but you just basically are not building. You're ready to win now, and if you don't win now, which, I mean, your team's good. Maybe that was the missing piece, but I feel like their running game's not as great as they think it is. Cam Akers is good, don't get me wrong, but he's not that guy. And the receivers are not that. I'm not if I'm the DBs, I'm not scared of them. And they don't have a tight end that's scary either.
I'm with you. I think Cooper Kupp runs great routes, so I think he's underrated. But he doesn't scare me. And Robert Woods, every year older he gets is less threatening.
Okay, so say you have the Ravens, right? You put Marcus Peters and then
Marlon Humphrey.
Those two guys can lock down those guys.
Maybe, probably.
I would think so, right?
They don't have to worry about them until the Super Bowl, though, if they make the Super Bowl. Right. So I'm with you, though. I think they overpaid, and like if you're giving up those firsts, at least get some seconds back.
Yeah, they got nothing.
Because because you're going to be a playoff team, right? The Rams have been a playoff team every year. So that means they don't get their first round pick, which they're like, oh, but that was going to be in the high 20s to 30s anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay, but that means your second round pick's not until 60s or late 50s. So I'm like, I don't like it. I'd rather get a second round pick too, because if they suck, it's like, okay,
I mean, they still gave their first overall pick, Goff. Goff's not like horrible. They still gave him a good player.
He got that far.
Yeah, he got decent. He went to the Super Bowl. He gave him a good, decent quarterback, and then 2 first round picks for a guy that, he's been good putting up numbers, but he hasn't taken his team anywhere.
Well, and let's say it doesn't work out next year with Stafford.
Yeah, you just basically
how quickly until Jalen Ramsey's unhappy, or how quickly until Aaron Donald's like, hey, I want out, or when their contract's ready, it's I'm out. Like,
how quickly is it going to be the players against the coaching staff to where like, why did you do this?
Well, I think they're probably pretty. I think the players are probably like, Goff was the problem, because they want someone to play.
They got to have a
and it's fair. It's fair because you're the quarterback. You get to take that blame. So don't be like, I'm just happy an organization wants me. Shut up, Goff. Be a man.
Yeah, you didn't produce.
I failed. I failed for my team.
You didn't produce.
But I mean, realistically, you have no more first round picks. Like, this is like the NBA, but it's not the NBA. It's a NFL football team where you have to put 53 people on a roster.
Right.
It's a lot harder to find guys. The first rounds are usually like, that's a given. The Chiefs took Edwards-Helaire last year. I mean, at the end of the first, you could still get a guy. At the end of the second, it's like flipping a coin almost.
Yeah, it is.
So
I feel like the first 3 rounds, you might be able to find somebody like the Dak Prescotts, the Russell Wilsons, the Derek Carrs, but it's like percentage-wise, probably like 5%.
Yeah, those guys are there.
Those guys are going to be the
guys.
But
it's far and few in between, right? There's a Tony Romo, there's a Tom Brady, but like,
come on.
Those don't just grow on trees. The first round picks are guys like, even if they're not going to be studs, it's like they're going to be starters.
Right.
They're going to at least have a spot for 3 years or so.
Right.
So
I just think they gave up way too much for what they got, and it is what it is. Like, I feel like you give that up to like a Deshaun Watson. He's young, and I still don't think you give it up to him anyways. But if you're going to do it, give it a guy that's young, at least, not a guy that's just 32 years old already.
Yeah,
he's had concussions, he's had injuries. Like,
it's not like Stafford's like the pinnacle.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
I do think Stafford is a better talented quarterback than Goff.
Yeah,
but the gap's not like this. The gap's probably like right here. I'm a step or two above you, but I'm not a whole like floor above you.
Like, I'm giving 2 first-round picks. I'm going to get like a Jared Allen kind of – I'm not Jared, Josh Allen kind of guy.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Who like has
and
the potential
I don't like
to
Deshaun
be tier
Watson.
1. I'm not
Honestly,
the biggest
I don't
fan,
think he's that good.
But he has a potential to be tier 1. Stafford maybe, but
to me, it's like, dude. And the funny thing is with that, off of the Deshaun Watson, is like they were talking about it, and I thought it was hilarious because he's saying like, I want out, right? Whatever. Dude, you signed the contract and extension after Hopkins left. So you knew what team you were getting yourself into.
I didn't even realize that.
Why would you sign that?
That's a fun fact.
If you know that, if you know Deshaun Watson's with the Cardinals, right? You still signed the ticket. You still signed your contract, knowing that he's not going to be there. So why are you complaining about it? You were okay with him to get rid of players. Just because they didn't pick the coach that you want. Well, guess what? You can't. What's the word? What's the term? You can't have. You can't eat your cookie and do something with it.
You can't eat your cookie, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, like it's like, come on, man. Like,
and I think we live in such a trigger-happy world where everyone wants to play the race card when the Chiefs guy didn't even get an interview.
I know,
like a single head coaching interview, and he deserves a head coaching interview.
Does he?
I think he does, but here's my counter. Like,
because he's under probably one of the best offensive guys ever.
okay, but he's running.
Does he run the show?
I mean, obviously it's Andy
because
Reid.
I saw a video of him with Mahomes on, I think it was Instagram thing, and Mahomes is like, "Let's do this, let's do that." He's talking to somebody upstairs. Hey, can we do this? Can we do that? All right. He's all, what's it? And then the Bellamy guy would ask Mahomes, "Well, what's the down and distance?" He goes, "It doesn't matter." Mahomes like, "I don't care what down and distance. We want to do it." So I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, is he calling the plays?
I get that. I'd want to see that video, but I think he has a lot more influence, and all the guys swear by him too. So that's the other part. But my point is, we knew Robert Saleh, the new coach of, where is he in Detroit?
Jets.
The Jets, that's right. We knew he deserved a job last year, 2 years ago, 3. We've known he's deserved a job for a while. The NFL is just slow. Like, they always try to get these random wild card guys.
Yeah,
and so, like, did the Kansas City Chiefs OC at least deserve an interview? Yeah. But next year, I bet everyone's knocking on his door when those come.
Well,
they're just late.
And then it's late. Like that too. But okay, so this is the thing that I have is Saleh took the Niners when they were horrible. Their defense got so much better, right, over the 3-4 to 8 years. Bellamy's kind of had a gift to give it to him. Hey, you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Kelsey, you have this. Would he be able to transition to the Texans to where you have Watson? That's it. And we'll maybe draft a receiver.
Okay, maybe
but we don't have a first-round pick. Sorry.
Maybe that's the owner's thought too. But if you're an owner, are you at least giving him an interview?
Oh, yeah, I'll give him an interview. I'm saying, though.
Which is the crazy part. He couldn't even get an interview.
Well, the way that the NFL I was listening to something, and they were saying that the NFL is so like, I need to do something because I'm behind already. I don't have a coach. I'm behind. I need to get a coach in. I don't care who it is, how he does, or whatever. I need to get a coach in because the NFL, their off season started without a coach. With a coach, it's like, okay, everyone knows what we're doing. This is the plan. Without a coach, hey, we're starting. We need to figure out what we're going to do. We need to get everybody in camp. We need to, all this stuff happens because in 6 months they're back at it again. So, and they were saying like that's how the NFL works. NFL's a panic. Like as soon as they don't have a coach or anything, that's why. And it makes sense because that's why a lot of teams hold on to their coaches for a while. Like the Jason Garretts, the Dan Quinns, the Marvin Lewises. They held on to them. They weren't producing, but they held on to them because the whole starting over is like a stressful thing, they were saying. Like,
I get it.
And maybe that's why, because he couldn't get an interview because he's in the Super Bowl. Maybe that hurt him a little bit. But to me, I think he deserves an interview for sure. But do I think he would have been a good coach? I don't know. I don't see it because
I don't see it with a lot of these coaches that got hired though, and that's the problem.
The Dan Campbell. I don't see how he would help you at all. But because he's
tight ends coach.
Oh, we're gonna be this, be that. It's like to me, I would pick a offensive line coach to be a head coach, or a linebacker coach to be a head coach, or a like those kind of the guys. I feel like because if you can control the trenches and an offense, you can pretty much control whatever you want to do. And if you can control your back end to your defense, you can kind of make up, or like a D-line coach, because you can kind of, once you control the trenches, you can make different things happen. Like offensive line, if you know your offensive line, I feel like.
But you're going to get a good offensive line coach, defensive line coach anyway.
Sometimes.
My thought is hire the guy that excels in one area extremely. Like Bill Belichick. Is a brain.
Yeah.
Not defense, but just he's a brain, man. He rewrote the offense a bunch of, like, they had the double tight end, and then Aaron Hernandez got locked up, and then they were this spread football team. Like, he's rewritten everything. Like, give me that guy. Give me the guy like Pete Carroll who excels at player relationships. Who, like, all these guys have different things that they're great at, but they're great at that. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm really good at knowing the O-line. Okay, but there's a lot of guys know the O-line really good. Not a lot of people are great. Like Saleh, I think he's going to be great because he's a player's coach.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Pete.
That's how it is. Has to be. You have to be a player's coach. You're not going to do well.
I think people hate on Belichick now that Brady's gone, but he wasn't a player's coach. He was just say, hey, this is how we're doing. Like, get in line.
This is how we run the show.
I know, here. Like, I'm so – he's like Alabama's coach, Saban. They're both the same. They're the same dickhead every game, every interview.
But Belichick wins, so he could be like that.
And now that he loses, he can't.
Now you can't be like that. Now it's like, okay, what do I do?
Because they said something about Stafford being like any trade except for to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Maybe he's worried about cold.
Well, they just hired the old Lions coach back for the Patriots.
Oh, so that
Patricia.
probably did it too. So yeah, so maybe that was it and not Belichick.
Right,
But
right.
just be really great at one area.
Yeah, I
of
think you're
something.
right. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're.
And then I could find a good O-line coach. I could find a good or give a college coach a shot. Like so many of these guys are doing great stuff down there. That's a lot of that. That's a lot of the sports talk. Let's get to the husband dad spot, or is like one of my favorite spots. Being a sports dad.
Yeah, so obviously you guys already know that I coach our flag
Obviously.
football team, and I don't know about you guys as dads, like, and I talked to my son about it yesterday. I was like, Cameron, like, I don't care if you drop a ball, throw a pass that's not good, whatever. I was like, my whole thing, dude, is if you just give it 100%, because I know how he can be, I know how good he can be, and when I see him jogging or not running fast and doing things, that's what frustrates me. I don't know about everybody else, but that's what frustrates me the most. To where I know how he can play, and then he goes out there and kind of just does the motion stuff. And don't get me wrong, back when we were kids, we probably did the same thing. But when we were ready to play, we played. Like it was time to practice. That's what we did. We went 100%. Obviously, nobody wants to run and everything, but that's what frustrates me the most is when he doesn't. What's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't do what he's supposed, like do what he knows he can do. Like he doesn't fulfill the potential that he has on doing that. Like he'll go out there and we're out there playing football at our house backyard, and he's running super fast. Like I'm like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You go out, you run fast here, but when we go out there, you just kind of jog and you do different things. And so I'm just trying to get on him. Like you just give me 100%, dude, and I'm good with that. Like it's okay if you throw a ball and
there's gonna be
I might look at you
people.
like, come on, man. But I have to realize, like, hey, dude, back up. He's only 6. Like he's going to throw interceptions. He's going to drop the ball. He's going to do those things. But if he does it 100 miles an hour, then I'm like, I'm good with that. But when you go over there and you kind of just walk and you throw it, it's kind of like, dude, come on.
All right, so not this practice, but the last practice at Kaiser, you had Cameron and Emmett doing offense while the other guys were doing defense. So they were trying to, and you had a trick play where Emmett throws the ball, and Emmett's not much of a Emmett pushes the ball. He doesn't really throw it, right? And so he was running, and right when they got close, he was about to throw it to Cameron. He threw it, and it was a pick. And then afterwards, he pulled the guy's flag. And after practice, he's like, Dad, you see me pull the guy's flag? I was like, yeah, after the interception. He's like, but I pulled the flag. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you sure did. Awesome. Yep. But so it's like you're saying with Cameron, it's not about like how fast you run, because I know there's going to be faster people than you. I don't need you to be the fastest, but I can tell when you're not running
exactly
hard. So I'm not saying you have to win the race,
but
you have to try, because I could tell when you're
exactly, dude. And I know how fast you are. And like you say, you don't have to be the fastest guy. There's guys that are faster than you. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But I want you to run as fast as you can run.
Exactly. That's all that matters. That's all I care. You're going to throw picks. I'm cool with that, but
I feel like most of the dads that are sports dads are like this, that they just want their kid to do their best. And when they don't, obviously we get frustrated, and sometimes we try not to show it, but it just happens to come out that way. And the good thing, we have to wear masks because you can't really see my face expression most of the time.
You see your body though, you'd be like this, and then
I just don't know. 6-year-old attention spans are like squirrel,
and then you get a couple of them together,
and then you get a couple of them together, and then it's rough sometimes where we're trying to just get these guys to focus for 5 seconds, and sometimes you get frustrated, but most of the time it's kind of like they want to have fun, and people can't forget that. There's coaches out there that forget that, and I try not to be that coach. So.
Well, and that was your kind of take on being a sports dad. My take's a little different because you're a lot more hands-on because you're coaching. Mm-hmm. Mine is this awkward, I don't know what to do with my hands, kind of Bobby Boucher moment. So you're out there coaching, right? So as a parent, I'm watching Emmett, and
Ricky Bobby. See, I'm there. I'm
there
to help you.
Thank you so much. Zach, chill out, bro. Erase that sentence. Ricky, what did I say? Bobby
Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. Ricky Bobby. I almost said Ricky Martin there. I'm all over the place. So, it's tough because I don't know how much to chirp in from the sidelines and how much it's you know what? They're the coaches. They signed up for it. I need to just shut up. And luckily you're there and you have a vested interest in Emmett also. Yesterday at practice, you were like, Emmett, run hard, just run. And there's a part where you were like telling him what you just told me about Cameron. And I was like, I was on the sideline like, yep, Emmett, damn. Finally, someone else is telling you so good. Hopefully you'll listen. And like, because when he runs fast, this kid's fast.
Yeah, he is
long,
fast.
He's
and
tall.
He just needs to stop doing his little side motions and stuff. And I'm like, dude, if you see a spot, and that's why I try to tell all the kids, go to a spot and just run to it. Because
they can't pull flags.
Yeah, anyway. They can't pull flags that good. So most of the time, if you just run straight and fast, they ain't going to pull your flag. And if they do, it's all right.
And so that's my difficult as being a sports dad, especially of a 6-year-old, knowing how much to like, hey, it's time for me to speak up and I need to stand back. Like, there's some parents who are standing right over the practice the whole time. And I'm like, I don't feel like that's right to the coaches. But at the same time, too, Emmett's jacking around sometimes. And I want to be like, Emmett, stop, pay attention. But I don't because it's not my field.
Yeah, no.
So a lot of times you'll see me running just because I don't know how to deal with these emotions. So I stay away from the field and I'm just trying to get in shape.
So like off of that point is kind of like, as me as a coach, I'm cool with like people chirping in. If they want to chirp in, that's fine. But I think it is good that the parents are there, because when the kids don't act right, the coach can only be so mean to that kid, right? So that's when the parent comes involved and says, hey, like we have Derek, and then he's good at it. Like his sons will start messing up and he'll chirp in like, hey, you guys need to pay attention. And that helps me out because I don't have to be the bad guy.
Good to know.
So
because I almost wanted to pull him out of practice.
That's fine.
Not listening.
That's fine. I'm good with whatever the parents want to do. I don't want to always be the bad guy to be like, and I have no problem. Like, I mean, our other coach, I'll tell his son like, hey, pay attention, dude. Like, you know,
him and my son are definitely the most.
And so anyways, like, I'm good with the parents doing that. Like, if you guys want to get your kids out there and say, hey, take them to the side, say, hey, this is what you need to do. You need to pay attention. This is what we need to do. He's trying to tell you something. Listen. And I'm cool with that. Chirping in and stuff like that. The only thing I wouldn't be cool about it is if you're trying to tell him how to run plays and do stuff like that. I mean, let us try to coach. If he's not paying attention, then me as a coach, like, I'm cool with you chiming in. But like when we're doing drills and stuff, and then they're like dads are trying to coach, like, hey, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you do that. It's like, dude, chill. Like, come in when they're not paying attention or not doing, or they're not listening.
Gotcha.
You know. So that's the way I would look at it if I was you. Like, if I'm a dad and you're coaching and I see Cameron not paying attention, I'm going to yell, Cameron, you need to pay attention. But if you're over there teaching him drills and I see that he's not doing
what
it right.
What if I'm teaching him to field grounders wrong? Are you going to sit back? What kind of dad are you?
No, I'll just let him sit back, and then as soon as he gets in the car, I'm like, that is not how you do it.
Don't ever do that.
I'm like, that's not how you do it. We're going to go do it right now, and that's how you're going to do it.
That's cool. All right, I like that.
But hey, I'm quiet while you do it.
Especially while the dad signed up to do this.
Exactly.
Like, not everyone's taking that time.
Exactly. So
all
in all, it's fun. I love doing it. I have a good time doing it, and I feel like
and we come across celebrities in that area of
I don't know if we want to throw it out there though.
No,
I don't know how that all works.
He's a prodigy.
So let's not throw that.
That's fine. We won't throw
any names or anything. But
we won't throw names out there.
Yeah, we just know
we have a child prodigy on our team. That's all you need to know.
It's awesome.
It's pretty cool. You ready to close this thing up with a joke for me?
Yeah.
So I've been watching this show on HBO Max. Do you have HBO Max?
Yeah,
because you watched the Wood special. There's a show called Warrior. It's executive produced by Bruce Lee's daughter.
Okay.
So really good show, lots of martial arts and everything. So I figured I'd come up with you with a Bruce Lee joke.
All right, I like Bruce Lee.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cool. What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
Bruce Lee's favorite drink.
Water!
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of scared me.
That was the point too. I didn't want you to get it in. I don't know what.
I was gonna say karate, like something with karate but Kool-Aid.
No, water.
Water.
Yeah, there it is.
That's a good one.
Thanks, man. I come with the clutch jokes.
So next week we'll have the song for you to sing.
Cool. Let me know ahead of time, so if I don't know the song, I can tell you, not just like on the spot.
No, you'll know this song.
Okay, so I'm not just like, I don't know that song.
Or maybe we'll just like do karaoke where it's up there and you just have to sing it.
Baby. Cool.
Exactly.
All right, sounds good.
I think that's it, right?
Hey, enjoy your Super Bowl. Be safe. If you need a ride, shoot me a 20. I got you. I don't drink, so Super Bowl Sunday, don't drink and drive. Make smart choices.
Yeah,
but have fun.
Do it. Have fun.
Enjoy the commercials. Hopefully, there's a Mortal Kombat commercial for the movie.
I know. I'm hoping because I want to see how this is going to turn out.
That was like my childhood.
Heck yeah, dude. Liu Kang. Don't mess with Liu Kang, bro.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero is my favorite.
You don't want to Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero's
Because
my
they've got
favorite.
the blue.
Yeah.
Vote for the movie brackets. It's coming.
Get on
We're
the
gonna
prop
wrap it up.
bets. The prop bets.
Prop bets.
Get
If
on
you
your
want
prop
in on that,
bets.
$10. There's Venmo. There's PayPal. You can text me or Jan about, hey, let's meet up. I got cash. I don't have Venmo or PayPal. We got you.
Cool.
Episode 10 in the books.
Let's do it.
We're average dudes.